He's already homered here in this one. Ball one, no strikes. Popped up. Clement makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here on the south side, all set for the top of the sixth. Here's the left fielder, Davis Schneider. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're only swinging at pitches inside the zone. Chasing hasn't been an issue at all. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. League average right now, somewhere around 30%.
And there's a base hit to left. So now back to the top of the order.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Drops one down in front of the plate. Over to first. Just got him on that one.
Well, there it looked like the batter was trying to bunt for a base hit, and as he got thrown out, the runner advanced, so he's going to get credit with the sac bunt. You know, there's this red-headed announcer that I work with sometimes that gets really angry when that happens.
Springer stands in now and watches strike one. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And out of here. A towering shot to center, his 17th of the year, and they add a pair. It's 8-5. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 64 gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Jonathan Cannon taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Vladdy, the next to hit, takes outside. That one ripped left field. And out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. It's 9-5.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
One out, base. This is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away. Addison Barger digs in now. First pitch misses. Cannon, a 6'6" righty, 225 pounds, and he was a third-round pick in 2022. On the ground right side. Oh, great stop. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Awesome job of getting to that baseball. Really good dive there. Doesn't have time to get up to his feet, so he throws from the seat of his pants, and he throws on the money.
Slapped foul. Two outs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now Joey Loperfido. Base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. 0 for 3 in this one. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the catch, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's going to be Josh Rojas. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Yariel Rodriguez.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one lifted in the air center field. Lucas makes the grab, 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the grab for the second out.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Sosa in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's outside. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Benintendi to the plate. 1 for 3. Check swing, called strike. Sosa leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Squirts away a little bit. Throws it away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 9-6. Stepping in, Miguel Vargas. There's a strike, 95 of that one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, Davis Schneider. Cannon back to work. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
0-2.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one hops against the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Nathan Lucas. And there's a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And now 1-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That just misses. Full count, 3-2.
That's one you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there.
Now batting,
Number 3, and
designated
free
hitter,
backs
George
keep on
Springer.
coming. You down with OBP, Booth?
And the batter is George Springer. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. No outs, runners at first and second. Now one missed.
I got 3-0.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in
Now
the
batting,
gaps. They
the
practice
first
this,
baseman,
and when the
Vladimir
game comes, they
Guerrero.
make the play perfectly.
That's to third. The throw to second.
That's an out.
Double play.
He's out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catch. They turn things over to the southpaw, Brendan Little.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Off the plate, ball one.
Inside, just missed. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two now. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Robert, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that one hammered. That's back. Out of here. His 9th homer of the year. It's 9-7.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the... though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And now Chase Mydroff. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back-to-back. 3rd home run of the season. It's 9-8.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Digging in, Austin Slater. That
Ball
misses, and that's ball 1. Swing at a ground ball. Slinging it to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Rojas stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
And that one clips the corner. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But 2 round trippers in this. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dan Altavilla.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing well behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
0-1 now. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Raging back towards the wall. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitch his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Barger in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That one off the mark, and it's 2-0. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's not coming back. That'll fire up the dugout. His 2nd home run of the series, and they add a run. It's 10-8. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Next to hit, Alejandro. Kirk. There's the strike.
0-1's the count. Nope. Ball 1.
1 out,
1-1.
base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Chopped out towards short. Throws across the diamond. 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Loperfido now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Ripped, but it curls foul. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
That one ripped. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. On the ground to third. Rojas throws on to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the solo shot. And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. And new pitcher now for the Jays, Chad Green.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Strike one.
0-1's the count.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
0-2's the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break, and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, and I think he was also a little lucky right there.
Sosa in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The White Sox trailing by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that drops in for a strike. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
No, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
Whipped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. It's 10-9. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now you're the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Miguel Vargas. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And there's a ball. Green maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings through that one out in front that time. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I like
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. White Sox draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. And this is now a 10-9 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Wilson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Schneider, not sure what to expect after that first pitch.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
And that one wrapped foul. Next offering away upstairs. And that is out of play. Two down.
We got a full count.
Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. And now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. It's in and out of his glove. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
High fly ball out into left center field. Robert on the move. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. And welcome back to the ballpark. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jeff Hoffman.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Comes up empty.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Got him. One gone here.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump. And kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Robert in the box now. Takes strike one. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. White Sox down to their final out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
White Sox. Down to their final out. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one's in there. That's strike one.
That's a ball.
A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And a count 1-2. The White Sox down to their final strike. Line drive. And there's a hit. And the tying run is on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
At the plate, Austin Slater. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Now the third baseman, Josh Rojas. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Next offering upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hit in the air, left field, and it falls. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. How about it? 10-10.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
First and second, 2 outs. Taylor getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swings and misses, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back at right field. On to extra innings. And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Wilson back to work. Fought off foul.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And Springer's in there safely. Rip to third. Steps on first for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bichette now at the plate. Known for his late inning heroics. And the first offering is not close. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Hit in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
0-1's the count. Whoa, that's down.
In the dirt, but kept close. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Say goodbye to that one. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they lead it. It's 12-10. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now, Alejandro Kirk. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Lunging, but can't bring it in.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's
right
just
fielder,
a mosaic.
Now
They hand the ball
pitching for
over to a new arm, Jordan Leisure.
number 49.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Straw off of first with 2 away. And that skips into dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Two outs. Runner on the go. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the ground out to short. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Tyler Heineman, the new catcher now. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now a new arm into the game, the righty, Ryan Burr.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one misses. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And now 1 away.
You had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Fly ball down the line. Schneider sizing this one up. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. So they're down to their final out. Miguel Vargas. Steps to the plate for the White Sox. That catches the outside corner. Strike one. Outside with a breaking ball. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the last half of the 10th. They're down to their final strike.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Burr is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final 12-10. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. And we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change a thing. Oh no, this ain't one of those where I kiss you when you go. Maybe we find each other somewhere down the road. 'Cause I'm over trying and making it right when I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, make it everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tears stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, 'cause you're staring at the end. You're staring at the end. There's no way we're going back now. No, you ain't giving what I need. Yeah, the crowd was getting too loud, screaming now, saying I'm not gonna be Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me torn up, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tears stain on your shoulder.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in mine. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A perk was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. One classic taking my coat from me. I blasted dope as shit. On the dopamine, locally I be lowest keys, overseas I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Hardly can speak no English, but counting up the guap we eat. Yeah, baby, that's my eye. Yeah. Little baby, that's my eye. Except all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m. she tryna. Can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe, a hoe. Got me a whole tribe. The world with no mama, then find a song that I can down. Bad, do what I say. Like my name was sign me out. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like we in the trees. Long hair trigger, I'm Keanu Reeves. Roll when they wanna meet me. Girl, that cold make it popsicle. Outshine all these. no obstacle. Country and Kool-Aid and bags of hot picker. She gon' keep her ticker. And baby, that's why yeah, baby, that's why you can sniff, let it simmer. Miss supper, but you could be my dinner. Said, why you always got your head high in the clouds, your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars? Yeah, I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe, before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Glimmer. See the glimmer, the gloss, the spark of the shine, the tight vibe, give you hope in the darkest of time before the